The first book in this review series is a very interesting choice. The name of the book is called Diablo Snuff, A Foreign Evil. Now, what's interesting about it is when I first read this book, which I believe was in 2014, 15 maybe, it had the same name, but it was a different cover, and more importantly, it was noted by a different author. Back then, the author was C.C. Genovese. Nowadays, the author is Carver Pike, and it's a totally different cover, but everything else seems to be the same according to reviews and whatnot. So I imagine maybe the dude changed his pen name or whatever. So I just thought that was an interesting little tidbit I ran into while researching this. So bear with me while I go through this review, which is actually written out. I wrote this out and published it on my website a while back. So I figured it would make sense to just read it word for word. Of course, I'll improvise here and there. So let's go. Okay. Michael, our main character, is in Panama City for a friend's bachelor party. With his pals off shagging hookers in their respective rooms, Michael is chomping on a burger when he bumps into the lovely and mysterious Isabel. These two strangers hit it off immediately, and before long, they're looking for a place to shag themselves. Michael's hotel room is occupied, so Isabel leads the way to a so-called push-button style hotel that leases rooms by the hour. Perfect setting for shagging on the fly, I would say. After some fairly hot and rough sex, Michael realizes that everything isn't quite what it seems. He comes to learn that just like the other poor saps who fell for the push-button trap, he's being filmed in a real live porno with a terrifying twist. Michael was subtly in a fight to escape with his life and uncover the horrific truth behind the name branded on the porn streaming in every room, Diablo Snuff. This was a very short and intriguing story, and one that had me like, alright, just one more page. So it was a proverbial page turner. Had me glued to the story, totally engaged, wanting to find out what's happening next. Having said that, I'm not quite sure how the horror and erotica elements of this particular tale mesh together. I didn't feel creeped out in any way, and the climactic blood orgy and how it all played out was just kind of lame, to be honest. Of course, this is all just my opinion. Overall, the story was very fluid. It was written well for the most part, so I can't really complain as far as that goes. At the end of the day, I thought it was a very solid effort, and I would recommend it to readers who will hopefully form their own opinion. If I had to rate it on a star scale system, I would give it 3 out of 5 stars. On the brighter side, this particular story had me intrigued in the author, so I am definitely open to reading more by Mr. C.C. Genovese or Carver Pike or whatever the hell he's calling himself these days. He has amassed quite the library since I last checked him out, so it looks like I have a lot to choose from. So, if you're looking for something to read, don't mind erotica, can really sink your teeth into the horror, here's a little mess that you might dig, Diablo Snuff. Go check it out. Peace.